Alright guys, so I am at a lady's house here in my neighborhood. She has this huge fig tree out here that I'm about to show you, and she said that we could pick figs off of it, and it's literally like a 30 to 50 year old fig tree. I mean, it is an old fig tree, and it just produces thousands of figs all the time. But that's not even the best part. It's got a lot of growth around it. And I said, man, can I just come over here and just clear around it and lay all that down for mulch so that it just stays really healthy, and maybe even trim off some of the old dead limbs and everything, just so it becomes even that much more productive. She said, yes. Then she said, well, do you want a lemon tree? And I said, well, of course. Well, I'm about to show you how awesome this is. I'll see you there. Fig tree, and it is just monstrous. And then you see how high and how tall it goes. Just right above me here. It goes out, and there's a limb sticking out over there. And right down in the depth in here. And this is, it just branches out so many different ways, but it's just covered in Elaeagnus and hollies. You see that holly there? So we're gonna chop all that stuff down, and then we're gonna take off like these dead branches right here and just clean this thing up so it just produces that much more. You can see a fig right there. It's beautiful. And it's been producing so much. So we're gonna get in here and we're gonna shape it up and just make it awesome. So we're gonna get a view from across the street so you can see it, a before and after. And then she has a special surprise for us. You see that big old fig tree? We're just gonna clean all that mess up. All right guys, this is the after. We have pruned it up. Well, we got rid of all the dead stuff, but you can clearly see there's just a huge wide opening now where you can just walk into it and get you some figs off this beautiful big fig tree. We cut a few dead things off. Here's all that Elaeagnus that was just overcrowding it. You can see I cut it down right there, but look, you can look right into the middle. That was a big dead branch right there. This one is actually producing a great stem right there, so I didn't get it, but it does look like there are some carpenter ants or something eating up in here, as you can see them right there. And so, but this thing is awesome. It's producing a ton. And then right beside it are some mulberry plants. There's 2 or 3 mulberry plants. It looks like 3 mulberry plants. And I don't want to mess with the mulberries, so we're gonna leave the mulberries alone. I'm actually gonna find a place to plant those mulberries if she will let me have them. They are huge mulberries, so I'll probably throw them in the backyard and replace them with my oaks, because the oaks are eventually gonna have to go. But yeah, it's looking awesome. Here's a couple more dead branches I need to hack off real quick. But for the most part, it's just super wide open and really awesome. So let me get those 2 little branches right there, and then we are going to get into the backyard and look at this Meyer lemon tree that she has for us. All right, guys. See you there. This is a massive Meyer lemon tree that is producing extremely well. It's getting to the point where it'll be ready here soon, with just tons and tons and tons of lemons. And it is like 20 feet tall, and it has a few babies over here that this wonderful woman over here, Candace, is going to give me. So I get the pleasure of digging this out, taking it over to my house and planting it, and hopefully getting some great production for many years. All right, so we have 2 beautiful Meyer lemon trees, taproot still intact, looking fantastic. We're gonna wet down these roots and get them over to my house to plant. All right guys, so we are loaded up. She also gave me this awesome basil plant right there. Man, people are just so good. People are so awesome. They have things, it's abundant. I mean, look at that tree right there. It is a massive tree. And but she had abundance, and she was willing to give it up and say, hey, here, you know, share this abundance with me. And it's just awesome, guys. So I'm gonna go plant this in the yard now. So we got my 3-year-old keeping water on the roots, not on the leaves, baby, on the roots. Down there. There you go, good job. We got the hole dug for the second one. There's the first one, it is beautiful. We dug it down deep enough for the taproot to fully extend down and just a little bit more. And I'm a little bit tired. I want to get this done before dark. But I mean, it is beautiful. It's gonna provide lemons for years and years and years. And we might have to put a stake in the ground just to keep it, you know, because the roots aren't completely in there yet. I know you're doing it. No, stop, baby, stop.
That's enough.
Yeah, that's enough. He's filling the hole with water before getting in there. All right, so we're gonna get this thing in. We're gonna have 2 beautiful Meyer lemon trees, and then we're gonna move on to grapefruit and other things up here for the citrus part of our deal. There's the apricots, Max. Everything's going good, guys. We got the lemon trees in. It's been about a week now, and as you can see, the lemon trees, you know, obviously they are wilting a little bit. Some of them are drying out, like the leaves and such, which is totally normal, but most of the leaves are okay. They're just wilted a little bit. So this happens when you transplant something. It's totally okay. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna come and I'm gonna cut off some of these lower branches, and then I'm gonna take off a bunch of these dried out leaves so that it can do really, really well. What you always wanna do is prune it back a little bit when you transplant something. That way the roots don't have so much to try and handle at once, because it will just wilt back like that, and we don't wanna stress it out more than it already has been. And I'm gonna cut that top off, that top sprouting up and the top over here, because it's dying out a little bit. So we wanna make sure it does good. These dead leaves right here are actually from a vine that was going up it. So those aren't actual dead leaves from it. But so we're just gonna, you know, chop back some of these lower branches so it doesn't have a whole lot to have to struggle to provide for, and all that. So yeah, they're doing good. And hopefully they will do great for next year, producing us some amazing lemons. These are the Meyer lemon trees that we got from right here in our neighborhood, which is just... Well, guys, thanks for watching, and all life is sacred. Just know that. All life is sacred. Love everyone. I'll see you next time.